The views or opinions expressed in this presentation are those of the participants and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Westman Communications Group or its employees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the KC Chronicles podcast. We are not in the studio.
It's not. It's nighttime.
Poor Cullen has shadows on him right now.
I know. Sorry, I gotta come up a little closer. Kenzie's holding the camera, so I have to hunch down a little bit.
He's too tall, guys.
I'm too tall.
Anyway.
So we are at the haunted house right now. We're at a haunted house. We are at the Big Brothers and Big Sisters haunted house here in Brandon. We're taping this well in advance. It's coming out after the fact, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. I am not someone who goes into haunted houses very often, so there's gonna be a lot of jump scares. And we have the microphones, we have the camera. We wanted to give you guys a look into the haunted house and have some hilarious reactions of us.
And hopefully you have some spooky fun with us.
So sit tight and enjoy.
Alright guys, so we're very close to going in. They said it's going to take about 15 minutes in there.
So yeah, so there's two groups going through. I hear noises in there. We're part of the second group, so we get to go in second and last. I'm
Make
scared.
sure I'm in the frame.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm excited. I never get nervous. So.
I'm scared. I don't go through haunted houses for this reason.
Okay, when you start crying, I'm gonna clip it and it's gonna be on the podcast.
Exactly. And we're getting your picture taken right now, so I'm trying to hold still and be smiling.
All right. For now.
All right. So we are going in. You lead the way because I'm kind of.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, it is. Okay, so it is dark. If you guys can't see, it's because it's very dark in here.
I'm gonna have a heart attack in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not cool.
Oh, that's very morbid. There's babies and dolls.
And Elmo.
Elmo.
Sorry,
and there's Elmo from Sesame Street is also joining us.
Hold on.
Right?
I'm gonna have a heart attack in here.
Again, apologies if you can't see us too well.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord, what is that?
What is what?
Oh, I saw something back there and it looked like a...
It's very tight, oh my gosh.
I'm very claustrophobic, so this is... If you guys can't see, we're like, it's very... Oh, Kenzie, I'm like losing you here.
Oh
there
my
gosh. Hiya.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ha!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I'm a big fan of you from the movies.
Oh my gosh.
I liked your one movie there. It was really good.
Be careful, you're gonna get stuck.
I know.
That is insane. Oh my gosh.
What? Ah! No, don't tap on me! No, hey, I didn't ask you.
Oh my god! Why is everybody screaming?
What?
Jack doesn't know which way he's going!
Keep it pushing. I have it pointed towards you.
Oh my god, hello.
Seizure warning. Ah! No!
Colin's screams are gonna be the pinnacle of this podcast.
No!
Whoa!
Oh! Now it's party time.
This is so cool!
Why do you have a squid on your head? You're a little freaky. Okay, okay.
Oh my god, it's so cool in here.
Under the sea gone wrong?
Oh, he's just looking. Oh.
Under the sea gone wrong.
I thought he was gonna tap. Oh my god, I thought I lost these people.
Oh, that's a.
Oh my gosh.
I can't tell if that's a human or not. I don't want to know.
No.
Can I ask you, if I give you a 10 on my wallet, can you please stay in your chair?
We made it through.
Okay. All right,
we made it through. All right. What's your guys' think of the haunted house this year?
Well, it's very well done.
I came through to see Jeff's reaction.
Yes, and I reacted.
No, me too.
He definitely reacted. We've got it on film.
I was like, oh my god, no.
Yeah.
And I've been through it.
Yeah. No, it's well done. You have to be ready.
Oh, definitely. I agree. It was very fun.
It's good. You got to know what you're going into, but it's safe.
It's safe, yeah.
It's fun when you're done.
Once you're done and you don't pee yourself.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes. And if you do, that happens too. That can happen as well. But it is fun. It's very, very well done, and I hope people do come out and enjoy this. It's a good thing, and it's a great space to do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Behind this is
So
cool.
we have survived the haunted house.
We survived.
We survived.
Tight.
Yeah.
It was good.
That was good. It just, yeah, that if you have a fear of
Anything?
closed spaces, human hands, and that, you'll be scared
So it's official. We made it through.
somehow.
Somehow. Oh my
That
god.
was, so again, so
What were your thoughts?
okay, my first thoughts were it was good. If you have a fear of closed spaces, clowns, old people, babies, Elmo, hanging babies, if you have a fear of anything that's Halloween related, that will definitely play with your fear.
But I think it's fun to experience
It's
your
fun.
fears.
It's very claustrophobic, and for someone
Yes,
that's
it's
tall
very
like me,
tight.
I had to hunch down several times.
I was sorry if the footage looks really bad.
Yeah, it's just gonna be very dark, and we do apologize because that's the whole point. Like,
Yeah.
even like just with our eyes, it was hard to see at several points. So I mean, if it's hard for us to see, it's gonna be hard for the.
But I
camera
will
to
say
see.
this. This is airing after Halloween, so this will have already happened. So we hope you guys went out and enjoyed it, and we really hope that you tell us what you thought of it.
Absolutely.
Because now you see the footage, you saw what you saw. Tell us what you think.
Absolutely.
What you thought of it.
Absolutely.
As well, coming up, we are doing an interview with one of the scarers in here.
That might be coming up very soon.
It's coming up very soon, so please, that'll be coming. Stay tuned.
So yeah, so you get to hear a perspective from someone who's actually
From
behind
someone
the
who's doing the
scenes.
scaring.
Because you know, when you go through the haunted houses, you almost always only have the perspective of the
Of
people who are being
yourself.
scared. We're actually gonna have a scarer tell
And
us.
we'll talk more about our experience there, but as of right now, we probably should leave.
It's
So,
it's dark.
it's dark, and we
It's
also have to
past-
get out of the parking lot so we can log out.
And it's past my bedtime.
So we will see you guys back in the studio for the interview, talk more about our experience there.
Absolutely.
And yeah, see you soon.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here now in the studio after the fact, and we've gained a member.
Wow, way to be dramatic.
I know.
As if they don't already see him just sitting there.
In case you didn't know or you couldn't see.
In case you weren't listening earlier. Because that happens. Cullen
Because-
stops listening a lot of the time.
I listen all the time.
I doubt that.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
so it's the day after our haunted house tour, and we have with us one of the scarers. Yeah, you heard that right. One of the scarers from the Big Brothers Big Sisters haunted house. Matt,
Hello.
how are you doing today?
Still waking up currently.
It is first thing in the morning, so we are all still waking up. But Matt does work with us, and he also does volunteer his time with Big Brothers and Big Sisters for how long have you been doing this now?
I've been volunteering with Big Brothers and Sisters since grade 9, actually.
Wow, so quite a number of years now. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about just haunted houses. We're going to talk about what a haunted house is like from a scarer's perspective, because you always have the perspective of the people who get scared.
Actually, no. If you guys watched the footage from earlier, from this haunted house, you would hear him screaming, like, the entire time. There was one time that he goes, "Oh, no, that's me!" Like, very loud. You will see that. You will hear it. You'll know that I'm right. I lost my train of thought there for a second.
Why'd you have to out me like that? you know?
Because you were like, the point of view of the person being scared, and you pointed at me. I was like, I wasn't that scared. It wasn't that bad.
Yes, you were.
The one that was the scariest was the thing in the chair.
The thing in the chair. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't want to assume.
It was like the old,
but-
the old creepy man sitting in the chair. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
was just chilling. And they're like, you're like, if I give you a 10 out of my wallet, will you sit back in your chair?
Okay, I did say that,
That was the funniest moment, by the way.
and that was funny.
Yeah.
But let's get into it from a scarer's perspective. Let's enter the realm of what it's like to be the person who terrifies countless people.
Including Colin.
So you may have seen that Matt is in costume of what he wears during the haunted house. So where did your inspiration kind of come for your style of like outfit with the face paint and the mask?
So actually, this is actually an OC character of mine.
Oh,
His
okay.
name is Dax Oliver, and due to this past trauma that he's been going through, he's more on the dark side currently. It's currently not fully done right now because I usually I usually wear chains and all that too.
Oh, okay.
In other words, it's like you hurt any of his family, he's gonna come after you with his
Chains.
spirits that he has currently
Oh, okay.
and his companions and all that. And he,
Wow.
yeah. But majority of all this is just something quick and throw on because we usually start at 6 o'clock, which is actually non-scare hour for the people who go through with their little kids and all that. 6 to 7 is actually, or at 7 o'clock is actually our scare time till whenever we close. So we just have that hour for people to go through with their kids and all that, see what the rooms are like. Scares during non-scare hour, we usually get them out candy and all that.
Oh, so
and try not to scare them too.
Yeah. So like during like non-scare, like you guys are in the haunted house, you just don't do any of the.
Yeah, we sit there and like say hello, wave to them, hand out candy. We can be like fully dressed up or
Kind of break
like
the fourth wall almost.
You know, but the handing out candy would be really creepy in that old person room.
Some of them would have been a little freaky.
Because it would have been like, I don't know if I should accept candy from you.
There actually has been times where during non-scare hour, some of them actually do get scared. I remember like 2 years, I'm sitting on the ground because it's like, well, I'm gonna be moving around because I move a lot in the haunted house.
Oh, okay.
And I was just laying on the ground, handing out candy, and I'm not trying to scare anyone or anything. They're like, well, what the hell is this person? Sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but anyways. So I'm like, I'm just down here handing out candy, and someone actually screamed like, oops, I'm not trying to scare you right now.
Well, if someone was sitting in that doll room yesterday handing out candy, I would not accept it.
Are you sure
Personally.
about that? You're absolutely sure.
It depends on what candy they're handing out. And what they look like. Like, if it looks like a broken doll, I don't know, because there was nobody in that room last night when we went. No. But if it was like a broken doll, I'd be like, no, thank you. I appreciate it, but no, thank you.
So when scare hour does happen, what's your primary role? I mean, you kind of tease it a little bit, but what do you do primarily?
So with me, usually depending on my room, if it's big enough, I move around. So if I'm in one area, I'll start there and then work my way around. Or if there's a door closest to me, I will actually push the other group into the next room. And if they're still stuck there, depending on the room, like I said, I will just run at them. Try to push them through so we can get more people going and going and going.
That sounds terrifying.
Colin would have peed his pants if he saw that yesterday.
No.
I basically will run at you, or if I know who you are and if you never
Say
seen
your
what I
name.
Yes.
Oh my god, that would be
Oh, that would be
Colin.
Yes, literally, I will say your name if I know who you are.
Oh,
It freaks people out because they look at me, they're like, who are you and how do you know me? It got
That's
to the
kinda
point where
awesome.
someone actually asked me, can you take your mask off? So I took my mask off, and one person who knew me, it's like, damn it, it's me. And they were just laughing. I'm laughing because it's like, I know who you are, but you forgot who I am? I don't care.
That's funny.
Would have been really funny because if you didn't know, he wasn't there last night. He had the night off because it was our media night, so we got to see it before anybody else did. And so if we went tonight and he went through, I'm pretty sure Colin would have a heart attack with Matt saying his name. Like you would scream.
I feel like because I would know it would be Matt, maybe it would be a little less scary, but
Would you know? Maybe there's other people that you know that do the haunted house and they know your name. Or maybe now pretty much a lot of people know our names there because we've filmed
Also,
it.
if I know that you guys are going through, I would be spreading around the haunted house saying, by the way, these two people, Colin and Kenzie, are actually going through. Give them a good scare and say their name.
no.
Oh, we should have had Matt there last night. This would have been awesome.
I think we dodged a bullet.
I don't think we did.
I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, Colin dodged a bullet. Colin would have had a heart attack. I swear we probably would have ended up leaving with him in an ambulance. So
This isn't true. All right. This is not.
Look at the footage for yourself. Hear his screams for
Yeah,
yourself.
I just yelled. I didn't even scream.
No, but you were like, I don't know what touched me. There was so many times you were just like, I
but
don't
going
know
through
what's
that haunted
touching
house
me.
for someone that's like a giant, it's not easy. I was like hunched over half the time, so
I was also.
I'm very claustrophobic, and that played on your fear of claustrophobia a lot, especially if you're a
Oh
taller
yeah, no,
person.
I'm claustrophobic, but it was fun. I was just.
Well, no, there was a part where there was like a tree, and
spiders?
well, no, like the tree poked me, and I scared myself.
Yeah, and
because
then you
of
say
the tree.
later, you're like, I touched the tree and it scared me. Something like that. And we watched it last night.
Something to that effect, but yeah, but it was good though.
It was good.
It was good. It is very well done. So like,
yes.
So how long do you know like how long like they coordinate like the haunted house, like the layout or who's scaring or who does what beforehand? Like, do you know?
So it just depends on who all volunteers and all that. Majority, all of our volunteers are scarers. Like even the people who have helped set up, that some of them will be up front doing like the cash and all that. And majority of us will be in the back scaring people. Some of them will be probably hiding in the back rooms, just waiting for like the scares to come by, because we also get food there too when we eat.
Nice.
And for setup, they usually try to start around near the ending of September and work
Right.
their way in October till like the days they actually choose. The one lady said that the days they were trying to do is the 17th and to the 19th, and then the 20. I forget what day on.
Some next
24th,
weekend. Or
so-
whatever.
Yeah,
6th,
sometime next
yeah.
week too. So they'll plan it out already,
Mm-hmm.
and then if they ever get a place too, and then I guess
Right.
if they send someone to look for a place and looks okay, then they will go from there. Because I know last year we did not have a haunted house, sadly, because we couldn't. There was no place at all. They couldn't find a place at all.
Sucks. Like you couldn't even like try to do it in like an outdoor setting, or is they? Or is
We
that
actually
tricky?
used to do a haunted forest.
Oh, that would be
Big brothers
so
and
fun.
sisters.
That'd be wicked.
Yeah, Big Brothers and Sisters used to do a haunted forest, which was in Turtle Crossing.
Oh, that
yeah,
would be
yeah.
insane. I've
That'd be
been.
really good.
But
That's cool.
a lot of the people were actually complaining about it. Like, a bunch of the volunteers were complaining and all that. I think maybe some of the people, the customers. No, due to the weather and all that, always cold and all that.
Well,
And you
It's
can't
October in Canada. What
you
do you
can't
expect?
control the weather too. There has been
Yeah.
times where our stuff actually got destroyed
oh,
during the haunted when we had the haunted
yeah, just
forest.
'cause it's
So
cold.
yeah, so that's why they moved it back to a haunted house. Because now, even if it rains or the
Whatever,
others,
it still
or
happens.
yeah,
No, like in my hometown where I graduated from, they had like a haunted trailer for a couple years there until COVID hit. But they basically took like a semi-trailer and pulled it into this empty lot on Main Street, and in the inside was a haunted house.
In like one semi trailer, or was
In
it like
one semi-trailer, it was a big semi-trailer though,
Oh,
and it was a tight fit. And there was like 4 different rooms. It was scary because I had somebody had like launched at me with a machete when I was in there, and I was like,
naturally?
nope, and I ran. But that's like the closest thing to like what we went through yesterday that I've ever really been through. No, I kind of find it sad though. There should be more haunted houses. I don't know why. Maybe it was just an attraction for our generation, but
Okay, I went to a haunted house when I went to Niagara Falls in the middle of July. They just had one. I mean, it was in like one of those permanent building setups.
they have one in the West Edmonton Mall too.
Yeah, but like it was like I don't know, like advertising it outside in the middle of July, and I saw it, and I don't know why I grew like braver because I went in on my own, and the second I went in, I was regretting it already. Holy God, that thing was because it was loud in there too. Like they had like loudspeakers, and they would really jump scare you.
Actually, the one in West Edmonton Mall is 18 plus, so you can't go in unless you're over 18. And so we went to West Ed when I was a kid, and my mom and her sisters went. So my mom and all of my aunties went in, and they pushed my mom to go first, and they were like, "We're never doing that again."
I got super lucky. These 2 girls came in like just after me, so I grouped up with them. I just kind of fortunately
like,
like, I'm
"I'm
like,
here."
I need someone else to go through with because I'm not doing this crap on my own. So
I think it's fun though.
haunted houses are fun, but the one thing that I wanted to talk about, there are some extreme haunted houses out there.
McCamey Manor. I'm
That's
actually
exactly what
watching
I
the
was thinking.
documentary on it right now.
Okay,
It's on Disney Plus.
if you haven't heard of McCamey Manor,
The guy was arrested
he was arrested.
in summer. Sorry, I got really excited.
Okay, okay. Warning, I'm not even gonna describe
is
a lot
a
of this
warning,
stuff. It's
yeah.
a big warning. If you have the stomach to look up like what type of haunted torture house that was, go for
It's
it.
still going, even though he's arrested.
please tell me they've like dialed it back at least.
I don't know. I'll tell you a little more about the arrest after we talk about the warning. Warning, it is graphic.
It is graphic.
Like we can tell you the least amount of detail, and it's still graphic.
I'm gonna pull up some fun facts while you.
Search at your own risk. There is a documentary on Disney Plus called The Monster Inside. I started it last night because I got down the McCamey Manor rabbit hole last night. Matt, do you know what the McCamey Manor is? You're gonna learn. It's scary, but yes, please research at your own risk. We'll just talk about the bare minimum details that you need to know.
Well, here's
Hopefully
a
you're
little.
interested like us.
Here's a little brief description. McCamey Manor is an American haunted house attraction in which survival horror-style events are enacted. It is considered a pioneer of extreme haunted attractions. Founded in San Diego by Russ McCamey, it was originally located on his property. It was relocated to Summertown, Tennessee in 2017, and a separate location was opened in Huntsville, Alabama the same year. To participate, guests must sign a liability waiver that includes explicit details of how the attendee may be subjected to various forms of physical and psychological torture. In the early years, guests were not permitted to leave the experience without the staff's permission.
Okay. I'm going to get into some stuff here. There have been more rules added since that, actually. You have to go through a scanning. Like, you have to be healthy physically and mentally. You have to get checked off by a therapist and a doctor before you're allowed to go in. The experience is 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah, you heard that right.
And just for like some small details, if you know what waterboarding is, they waterboard you. Shave your head, pull your teeth,
pull you underwater, make you eat live bugs.
I saw a picture of a girl who had her teeth ripped out. Like all of her teeth ripped out.
Get covered in blood. Some of it's fake.
They make you face your worst fears. So if you're scared of spiders, they will throw you in a coffin with a spider. With like the terrifying, most probably deadly spider.
This guy is a sadist.
Yes.
And that's what I should say. McCamey Manor has attracted significant controversy, criticism, and media scrutiny. In July 2024, its owner, Russ McCamey, was arrested on charges of attempted second-degree murder
Of his girlfriend. It wasn't even because of the house. This technically doesn't have anything to do with the house.
But
His arrest was because of he tried to hurt his girlfriend.
domestic
and
assault and just a lot of really awful things.
Yeah.
So, that is an extreme one. Now, however, I have heard of other extreme haunted houses where, McCamey Manor is in a whole
It's own
tier of
thing.
extreme in itself. There's a lot of extreme stuff that's a lot of like 18 plus type stuff. As an example, like I remember, because I saw this whole list of one. I remember there was one that was all attendees have to strip down to their underwear.
Ew.
And they basically play with like a lot of fears of like big tall actors would like hoist you over their shoulders, like they touch the participants, like they'll throw you over their shoulder.
At McCamey Manor, they do more than just.
Well, again, that's a whole other mess in itself. But there's a lot of them that really play into like you get fluids thrown on you. You don't even know what it is, if it's water or if it's pee. There are some that do that. Some are extreme, and then there's McCamey Manor. But rest assured, this Big Brothers and Big Sisters, it is not.
It is not even.
No,
near
I
that
don't
level.
think it's like McCamey Manor.
No,
I don't
no.
think so.
We went through yesterday, and
there was nothing like it.
I didn't feel half the fear I did researching McCamey Manor.
Yeah, just researching it.
Just
puts fear in
researching
you.
it makes you feel uneasy.
Yeah. Here, why don't you keep talking
Oh
about
my god.
McCamey Manor?
Okay. No, and then in McCamey Manor, they're supposed to give you a safe word, and if you use that safe word, you're able to be let out. It has been reported that those actors do not listen to your safe word.
Well, it said in the early years, guests were not permitted to leave the experience without a staff's permission. But since then, safe words have been implemented, granting
That
the
don't
wish.
ever get used.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
like
they get used, but they don't get listened
that's
to.
probably just to like get the litigation off your back. It's like, oh well, we have a safe word implemented.
What's worse is they can't be sued for any of this.
Yeah, because you sign away the right.
But like at the same time, like why would you start that? Why would you do that to people?
And again, like you said, the tour lasts from 8 to 10 hours of constant torture, but no guest has ever reached the end.
Actually, no. This is a story. There was a Navy SEAL who was like not giving up, wanted to win. He got as far as I think 6 hours, and then since he wasn't giving up, they dunked his head in cold salt water, and then they're like, nope, you have hypothermia, you have to leave. They don't want. I genuinely believe this guy doesn't have $20,000 to give to a winner. He will never let anyone win.
No, they just look for a reason to torture you out, really.
Yeah, they basically just make it to you can't stand it anymore. And the guy was fine. They were like, nope, you have hypothermia, you can't stay anymore.
And do you want to know what the worst part about all this is? The house operates year-round, and there's a reported waiting list of over 24,000 people.
Yeah.
24,000. What psychos are signing up for this? It's not any of us.
And they live stream it. Did you know that?
Live streamed torture. Get that, eh?
They live stream it to their fans and people who watch it.
I could start making jokes, but since it's not appropriate for this, I am not making those jokes.
No, but like, isn't it crazy that something like that actually exists in our world? It's legal torture.
Talking about this reminds me of like one TikTok page I follow. I think they're called like 21 Doors or something. It's another haunted attraction that they make you sign a waiver to go through their place.
Well, I
Because
understand.
they also do torture and all that. I think there's somewhere they have. I think they have one of the things they have is they put everyone all in a circle with lasers, basically. And if, for example, if we're like this and you don't like Colin and I don't like Colin, for example, we can shoot the laser at Colin and he gets shocked.
Oh, I
that's-
thought you said shot, and I was like,
No,
what?
no, he gets shocked. Like
That
you're
reminds
all
me-
in a circle. And
That reminds me of like a
Yeah.
movie that I've
Saw?
that I not saw, but I was interested in. Not saw, but like it's a movie called, I can't remember what it's called, but basically like they're in this circle, and basically if you don't like someone, you vote them out, and if someone gets enough votes, they get actually shot. Not shocked. No, they get shot. No, but like McCamey Manor is so disgusting,
Yeah.
and there's bad rumors.
Well, and there's been many complaints. Well, yeah, I read a brief description, and there's a lot of stuff I'm not even going to recite. But there's everything. But some of the most tame stuff that I can say were there's
Tame
the
with
potential for teeth to be extracted, to be tattooed, have your fingernails removed, and be drugged.
Yeah, actually, that I've heard of that. There's also some rumors going around that could actually ruin, if it comes out to be true, that the actors assault people, if you catch my drift.
Well,
And then not
with all the stuff that goes on in the manor, I can't say I'm not surprised.
yeah. And apparently all of the actors in there are like convicts who've been actually in jail for what they're doing now. So keep that in mind.
So what do you think about all that, Matt? Since you hadn't heard about that, and now you've been serenaded with this awful torture. What do you think?
I got ideas I can use against people now. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
Okay, I understand having to sign a waiver because, like, if something you can actually, like, if you get scared enough, have cardiac arrest or something like that.
Or PTSD.
Yeah. So I get signing a waiver for some scarier haunted houses, but that is a whole new level of a haunted house.
I would even call that a haunted house at that point because you're not
No.
scaring anybody. You're just torturing them. I seriously think that guy is a sadist.
There was a story about a girl who she'd signed up for it, right? But she didn't know when she was going in. They just showed up to her house and kidnapped her
Oh, that's
and took her to the house. Like she had no idea.
Well, then.
Could you imagine being the family of that person?
Mm.
Because, like, yes, she signed up for it, but she didn't know she was supposed to go in. Like, usually you get the opportunity to go there. Like, you tell your family, hey, I'm going to this place for a couple hours. No, she didn't get the opportunity for that. That's what's messed up.
Okay. I saw this oh yeah, because again, McCamey Manor, they live stream this, but they also upload like highlights of certain participants to YouTube. And one of them, these two guys, they I feel bad for laughing, but they dressed up in Mario and Luigi costumes.
Oh, no.
With big oversized
Oh,
gloves.
no.
And within 20 minutes, they were like ready to quit. And I couldn't help but laugh a little bit because like they're like these guys are like screaming and yelling and crying and all that. But they're dressed like Mario and Luigi in the most goofy costumes you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, I think
The dichotomy was a little
people don't last, like, 5 minutes in there.
No, I mean,
And they expect you to last 8 hours.
again, I mean, I would say like I wouldn't last 30 seconds, but I just wouldn't go there because I have a conscience.
No, like,
I have a good moral conscience.
the longest ever to last was that Navy SEAL that lasted 6 hours.
And he probably could have made it to the end.
He
but-
wanted to.
But
He
I
was going
have a
to.
feeling that McCamey guy, he's just a scam
Well,
artist. And
as the Navy SEAL, he was the reason the water didn't bother him. Sorry, excuse me, is because he's a Navy SEAL. He's trained for
they're
that
trained
stuff.
for that stuff, yeah.
So he was fully prepared to survive. They just wouldn't let him. Like that's messed up. He doesn't have $20,000. I'm calling it. Anyway, documentary is on Disney Plus. I'm watching it right now. You guys should watch it
Do you
too.
remember what it's called for
It's
anyone?
called it's just look up A Monster Inside or Monster Inside. It'll show up easily. It's kind of a creepy cover, so
Yeah, and I
be warned. It does have a
really-
warning at the start for you
like,
as well.
18 plus, not for the weak stomach or the
No.
weak-minded. Like you have to have the stomach for that crap.
So research at your own risk, please.
Yes. So on a lighter note,
I was actually gonna bring that up though today. I was gonna somehow talk about my cat.
you're just gonna find a way. Let's talk about. Have you ever been to any haunted houses that have like really give you the heebie-jeebies?
I think the only one I remember going to was back when I was like really young with my grandma, and I forget who else I took, but it took me and my cousins through. Did not like it whatsoever. And one person came up to me near the ending to hand me a bag of chips. No, I got scared because it's like, well, someone's coming at me. I'm going to like freak out. And it's like, no, they're trying to hand you a bag of chips. It's like, oh, so I took, but it's like, yeah, no, I ain't doing that. And yeah, here I am. I'm volunteering that one. So
Yeah.
When I was a kid, even nowadays, like, you know how they have those little haunted house rides at the fair?
Oh yeah.
I would
Yeah.
always go through those. Always.
Naturally.
Even now, because why not?
But those are like tame.
Those are tame, and they're
are
also
very
not
tame.
real people.
No, like
No.
they're usually just like animatronic,
Little-
like ding, and they like. I don't know.
No, but
well,
I
it's
love.
funny you say that because I went on one before, and it's like, could put someone in here. And going through looking at the different spots, I was like, yeah, you can put someone right there. You can put someone right there because it's like it's big enough that
You have
someone
the
could come.
mind of like a haunted house designer scare, pretty much.
Well, since I've been doing the haunted house for so long, it's like I have the mind to figure. It's like you can put me in a room, I can figure out how to be in there, move around, and there we go.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
And if I have the opportunity to try to scare more people in like a different room, that either is beside me or whatever, I'm gonna go do that too.
We should do that next year. We should be scarers.
What turned WCGTV into a haunted house?
No, I just think that we should just go volunteer. And
I think that
just
could be
scare
fun.
people. Actually, okay, we're gonna have to kind of make you think on the fly here. But if we were both to be scarers at the haunted house, what like costumes or outfits or characters would suit us both best in terms of being like scare attractions?
Well, it just depends on which room they actually put you into. So
Okay.
you kind of have to dress up on which room you're gonna be put into.
I want to be put in the doll room. I'll be a broken doll.
You can not trying to be mean or anything. You got the height for it, so you can.
No, I know you're not being mean. I would love to be a broken
Yeah,
doll.
you could either be Slenderman or something too. So it just depends on the room that you're in. So
What room would Slender Man go in? That's my
You could
question.
be
All
like
rooms.
what? You could
Yeah.
be like the Freddy Krueger from last night and just be in the.
That guy was cool because he was a big guy.
And as Slenderman, you wear black, so you could just blend in, and then you could just like, hello,
Hello.
how are you? I think that would be so fun.
hello, Clarice? Question mark.
Yeah. Well, I dressed as the Grim Reaper. You know what? And it's a good idea. I didn't wear because I was thinking of wearing like my hood.
You
Or,
would
like,
have
the hood.
blended in.
Bad idea because it was dark enough in there just
I
with
wouldn't
my
have
own
found
two
you.
eyes.
I wouldn't have found you.
No, because I would be
I'd have
blending
lost you
right
at
in.
some point.
I would've, like,
You'll just
fallen
have my
on-
mic
I would have fallen on
somewhere.
the floor because I just couldn't like see where I'm going.
Yeah, I know.
There's one year where we were actually in the downtown center when we had our
Oh
haunted
yeah,
house.
yeah.
I got put into a clown room. So of course I'm not dressed up as a clown. I actually was blending into the strobe light. So when people are walking in, they're moving stuff. I'm standing right underneath the strobe light, and they see me, but it's like, oh, that's just a prop till I come jump at you and all that. It scared the crap out of them.
Yeah, there was one guy in last night who was like supposed to be like a prop, and then he wasn't, and he scared Jeff. That squid thing.
Yeah. Okay. To the two guys that were wearing like
The squid
skull
hats.
type like masks or hoods and then had squid hats on top, that was my favorite part.
It was so cool. I like the neon effects.
Because I got it on camera. One of them like followed me and was going like this the whole time. It was pretty. I found it funny.
I saw him following you, and I accidentally told you I was gonna leave it, and then I didn't, and I felt so bad because I wanted him to scare you.
See this? She just wants to inflict pain.
No, if I
on-
wanted to
on-
inflict pain, I'd take you to make you mad.
Why would you do that?
Exactly. Why would I do that? I don't want to inflict pain on you.
But if you did, oh, I would take you to McCamey Manor.
Actually, I technically can't. You have to be 21, or you can be
I'm 21.
18 to 20 with your parents' permission.
Your parents aren't going to.
Whose parents are going to sign off on that.
Well, I'm 21 now, so I mean, you can sign off. But yeah, both Matt and I will go. We'll go as a duo. No. Valid.
Okay, well, I'll enjoy your funerals. Rest in peace.
I have way too many of those fears that I know like they would play with. Like I hate spiders, I hate drowning, I hate enclosed spaces. They would just.
There's
prey
a
on that.
thing where they're like, you tell us your 3 things that you absolutely don't want to experience, and then they just do that to you.
Then I would just pick like 3 things that I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I hate I would just try and like make up something like innocent. Like I really hate looking at marshmallows. And then they just start like dumping like marshmallows all over.
I don't
me.
think
I'm
they
like,
would do that.
yeah, this is the. Or I'll pretend to be else. I'll be like, oh no, this is bad. I don't think they're gonna fall for that crap. But it would be worth a try since well, I don't know how good it would go.
But yeah, apparently it's still running this year. The scarers are still going. I don't even know if I'd call them scarers. But apparently,
no, let's call them torturers and potential convicts.
But apparently, even though he's in jail, they're still running it. But he's also in jail for charges that don't technically apply to the house itself.
Which is abysmal. He should have been arrested like 10 times over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to see like if there's any. Ooh. Okay, so this report I just came across from the Tennessean. That's a great.
It's in Tennessee, so that makes sense.
That's a great play on words.
Tennessee
McCamey Manor Haunted Attraction owner sees criminal charges against him dropped. This was on September 24th.
Oh, that was just
after a court hearing in Lawrence County.
Oh my God.
In Lawrence County. Yeah.
So he got away with attempted murder?
Second degree.
Because his girlfriend.
I don't have time to read this entire thing. It's a long.
His girlfriend
document.
reported him that he attempted to
do a lot
kill
of
her
a
a
lot of
couple
bad things.
times.
Let's say that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense why it's still running. I guess the guy's out of jail now.
Yeah, and it looks
What
like
the heck?
they moved to Tennessee because of the public outcry where they originally were in California. Like, okay, shouldn't some red flags come up if you have to like pretty much leave the state that you're in because what you're doing is too bad?
Oh yeah, and he's suing HBO for that documentary for like 8.7 million.
Guilty written all over the banner.
Because the documentary looks at the bad side of it.
Like there's a good side of it. Like there's a good side.
No, but
you're showing too much of the bad side of our haunted house.
Well,
Like,
it
show the good sides.
exposes everything they do inside this documentary. That's why I wanted to watch it, but I was like, oh, it's not going to be on anything because it was a Hulu or HBO documentary. But then I found out it was on Disney Plus. So yeah, apparently they're suing.
Why would they put that on
Hulu for it.
Disney Plus? Why are they
Yeah.
subjecting children to watch that?
Well, there's a warning on it, and it's TV mature. So
But like children can see it, and once that seed's planted, it's over.
So is there anything else we really want to talk about?
With haunted houses.
Because we should wrap up just a little soon.
Yeah. Actually, I want to ask you. So, where'd you like kind of get your inspiration to like actually start volunteering and wanting to be like be a part of haunted houses?
Actually, a good friend of mine. Back in grade 9, I would always hang out with one friend and all that, and he was doing the haunted house.
Okay.
So I said, you know what, I might as well try it out. So I went with him. Was still when it was still as the haunted forest.
Okay.
After I did that, I got thrown into a clown room, whatever. They put me in into actually a cage, so I would shake the crap out of the cage. But after being there for the one night, I actually enjoyed it a lot because I really had nothing to do in Octobers, and just like for the evening, it's like I had nothing to do instead of sitting at home either playing video games or just nothing.
Yeah.
So it gave me something to do, and just ever since that, I've just been volunteering ever since.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to assume that you're a big Halloween fan as well, so like in general. Yeah.
Yep.
Typically people who are like just fall head over heels for Halloween are typically they'll be involved with everything. And I'm looking at Kenzie because I already know that your love
I
of Halloween.
love Halloween.
Well, stay tuned. Maybe next year you'll see us as scarers. You maybe see a doll in a doll room and then Slender Man moving around.
We should. Okay, hear me out. We become scarers and we make like our own little documentary episode on becoming scarers and.
It's like a 365-day thing, like the day after Halloween. It's like, follow us as we go on our year journey to become scarers.
I think it could be fun. And it could be like a special. For
Oh,
them.
I would 100% be a scarer. I just haven't ever done it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Well,
So-
But I scare my little sister, so it's easy.
Okay.
there's the good practice right there, scaring people that you know and all that.
But
It's easy
because,
scaring my little sister.
But I feel like I have a weird scare factor because I'm tall and I'm very lanky and I'm thin. That just freaks people out in general. And I'm double
you're a
jointed, so
little
I
freaky.
I can like contort and bend my
You're a
body.
little freaky.
That would just like gross a lot of people out, I feel.
You're a little freaky.
This is my co-host.
Anyway.
See, now you see how nice I'm treated on this podcast.
Yeah, very nicely. Is there anything else you would like to add, Matt?
Well,
about-
the only thing I have to say is just stay tuned because you guys will get footage from a scarer's point of view too.
Oh, buddy, you will.
And let's just say, this is not my voice for the haunted house. It
Oh,
is
this gonna be
different.
good. This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be very good.
Good.
So stay tuned for that. That might be rolling potentially after this footage.
We shall see.
We
You shall see.
You shall see. We shall see too, because it hasn't happened yet. But
That's true.
We shall see.
I think that's it for today.
I think that's it.
We hope you guys enjoyed an interview with the scarer.
And thank you very much to our good friend
Yes.
Matt for coming down. We always appreciate it, sir. And good luck, because the haunted house opens
Tonight.
as the day that we're taping this. The first weekend it opens is tonight. So good luck.
But this is airing after the fact. So if you guys went and you saw Matt, you should let us know.
Absolutely. And
Or if you just tell us what you think.
And if you want to do that, you can email us at wcgtv@westmancom.com. That
by the
beautiful
way.
email right down there. Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you very much, Kenzie. And thank you very much for watching. And from all of us, we'll see you next time.
Are you sure?